The longest combined road and rail suspension bridge in the world has opened across the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul. There are already two others across the waterway dividing Europe and Asia, and they're all part of an attempt to cut down on traffic congestion in one of the world's largest and busiest cities. Andrew Hopkins reports from Istanbul.
Stretching far into the distance, the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge, 3 years in the making and costing about $1.5 billion. It's been hailed a triumph.
Today we are launching the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge. Through this bridge, we are connecting Europe and Asia for the third time from over the sea. We are now in Europe and ready to go to Asia. We are connecting continents. The fact that this bridge services both the transport of vehicles and a railway system shows that it is a pioneer in its field on a global scale.
And this is why it's been built, to try and put an end to traffic congestion. With more than 15 million people and 3.5 million cars, it's one of the biggest and most packed cities in the world. Istanbul already has 2 bridges over the Bosphorus. The first one is now known as the July the 15th Martyrs Bridge, after those who died resisting the failed coup attempt this year. The second is known as the Fatih Sultan Mehmet Bridge. The third, the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge, is to the north of those and hopes to take away traffic from the centre. But the bridge hasn't been without its controversies. There's been concern about whether it really will reduce the amount of traffic and also about the effects on the environment in such a green area. But forests are being planted, viaducts and water channels built, and one of the architects believes the bridge is just in time.
The traffic today is enormous on the 2 bridges. On the second Bosphorus bridge, there are 300,000 vehicles a day. So it's very, very much. These bridges are not so young, and so it was absolutely necessary to have a new bridge.
The bridge has already headed a publicity campaign with Turkish Airlines. That was for the Batman vs Superman film earlier this year. But now it's back to reality. The bridge will eventually link more than 150 kilometres of motorway. The government hopes it will save hundreds of millions of dollars in lost time, energy and labour. And just weeks after the failed coup, the Turkish government is keen to show its business as usual. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, Istanbul.